Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are going to be cooking the Crozets de Sarrasin. Well, the French, we know what it is, and this is more like a pasta, but dry, tiny bit of pasta. So today, the ingredients we're going to use, we have a chopped onion, and we're going to use minced meat. I know some people use kind of hot dog or this kind of sausages to do there. So we have the ground onion, we have dry thyme, fish seasoning, ground nutmeg, we have all-purpose seasoning, we have the hot curry, black pepper, and we have some extra chili sauce, and we have the olive oil and the salt. Now we're gonna heat up. We're gonna put some water inside the pot. For this, to make it as quick as possible, I'm going to use already parboiled water to make it easy for me to already hot water. So I pour in the hot water now and allow it some time to cook up. What I'm using the hot water to do is to freshen this and get it to soft. Now as it's cooking, I am going to put 2 cubes of, I'm using Maggie cube. For those of you who know about Maggie cube, I'm going to use Maggie cube. So I am going to put 2 cubes of Maggie cube in the water and allow it to. So I'll cover the water and allow it boil a little bit, and I'll cover the water, allow it boil a little bit. And I can also put some salt. It's always important for you to put your salt with a spoon. If you can get your salt with your spoon, please. But if you have been cooking for a long time, you might still make the mistake of put more salt than required. So use your tablespoon, so that your ingredients will not be over, you won't be adding more than necessary. Also down here, we are going to cover this and allow it to boil for a while. Then later on we sieve out the water, and yeah, we allow that to boil for a while we go down to. So if you come closer here, you notice that the water is boiling. So what I'll do now is just to open up this and pour the pack into the hot boiling water. I'm making 2 packs. So I'll pour this into the hot boiling water, and then turn it to allow it boil for 5, 10, 15 minutes so that it can soften. Now the next thing we're going to do is to prepare the sauce. So I'm going to fry the onion and then soften the mince pie. Okay, now we have the pan, and then I'm going to put some granite oil. No, this is olive oil. So I'm going to put some virgin olive oil. Okay, I'm putting more because I have a lot of onion that I cut, and also I'm using mince pie, which is big. So while this is, oh my god, that is a miss. Okay, this is done now. I'll bring it out and then put it in a sieve while I put the onion in. So fry the onion after a while. That's one of the things I noticed about onion when you're frying onion. If you fry an onion and you can add some seasoning cube in it, and the taste comes out much better. But fry the onion for a while so as to bring out all the flavor from the onion. And now I have my minced meat washed and drained. Why do I wash my minced meat? Is because certainly the minced meat is packed under pressure, so I'm taking off any gas that was used to preserve the minced meat, or any substrate or whatever they call it that is used to preserve the minced meat. So I'll add the minced meat here after a while. Okay, that's the minced meat all in now, and then I am turning it to get the heat around it. The aim is to cook it and make sure that to add some flavor into this, I'm going to add some maggie cube, the fish seasoning, I'm going to add all my this one is ground nutmeg. You might not use it, but I so much love spices, so I add liberally to my food. You can add dry pepper, ground pepper, fresh pepper, dry thyme. You can add rosemary, you can add curry. It all depends on the way you like your seasoning. So after adding that, make sure you turn this. You don't want to get the lumps. All you want to make sure that this stays on its own, and is the sauce you're going to use as the base for your crozet, les crozet, or les crozet. I think that's French for okay. So we're going to turn this, and now if you can see this doesn't have any color. It's just plain, old plain. So if you want, you can add some tomatoes in it to give it some color, or you want, you can leave it as it is. Some use some people use double cream. Use some milk and double cream when mixing it. We're not going to use milk, we're not going to use double cream here. Well, we might use milk, but it's not full cream milk. We're not going to use double cream. We might add some tomatoes or bolognese mixture in ours. Yeah, this gives some beautiful aromas that I know you'll be wishing you were here. So I added some curry, and the color changed from plain old mincemeat to this color. And after a while now, we'll bring it down and then do the mixture. It depends on how good you want it to cook. So for me, I want my minced or meat product to cook very well. Okay, the sauce is up, and I put the les crozet inside the oven plate. I've stick on the oven to the highest mark. I remember that something I always talk about when I talk about ovens. If you want to use your oven, I always tell you, no matter what you used in the last time in the oven, always put some put 1 or 2 onion inside the oven. And when you open the oven, no matter what you use the oven last, you're gonna get this aroma that is so beautifully strong. So I'll advise you to put in some onion inside the oven to freshen the oven and keep the taste of your food fresh. So what I am going to do now is I am going to mix the sauce. First of all, before I put the sauce, if I don't have enough pepper in the food, I can add some pepper, add some spices. That if you didn't put enough in there, make sure you taste your sauce to make sure that you don't add too much. It all depends on the way you love spices. If you like your food to be spicy, then this is a chance for you to rev up the taste of your food. Now, this is where some people add the full cream milk, add some milk and full cream. So I am gonna mix this very well. And again, if I also want to add some tomatoes inside, I can put, like I have decided now, I'm going to add some little tomato flavor in it. So I'm going to use something else. I'm going to use the bolognese sauce. Yeah, you can shout. That's what I want to do. So I am going to add some of it and mix it. I like my food to be a little bit red. Yeah, I know you don't like it anymore. The text will prove the text will prove otherwise. So I'm going to mix this up very well now. I don't know what it reminds you of, but making sure it's mixed up is very important. So here now I have add in some bolognese sauce and then mixed it thoroughly. It's now time to add the mincemeat sauce and then mix it up very well also. Okay, having mixed it up very well, I am going to use medium cheddar. Some people use the very strong cheddar, but I'm going to use the medium one, and I'm going to use the general purpose, the one you use for your sausages, for your lunchbox. So I'm going to use this, just form a carpet on top of it just to cover it. So when you cover it up, you can cover it up this way, round it, and as we're gonna put this directly into the fire, so we're not going to cover up the top. So it's all inside the oven, and we turn the gas mark down to 120 or 100 to enable it cook. So we come back from the other side and see how the cooking is. Meanwhile, I made a mess in the kitchen, so I'm going to go back now and tidy you up. Let me show you the mess. Just take out your eyes. So this kind of a thing can happen in the kitchen, so you need to be very careful. You see, the curry decided to run aground. So I'm going to clean up this mess and come back. By the time I come back, everything is done. And we eat. So stay tuned as we eat. I'm going to show you how it is, how everything turned out, and then we are going to have a very grand time eating the Les Crozets. Apina somewhere, Les Crozets. I hope I have not killed this French. All right, stay tuned and we'll see you in the other side. So ladies and gentlemen, this is how it is inside the oven. You can see the layers of the cheese down there. So let me zoom up a little bit for you to see how beautiful it is. I'm still gonna allow it some few minutes before I bring it down and then we test it. All right, I've got something here. Though the cheese is overcooked, so yummy and lovely. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and you know the rest of them. And down there is the list of the ingredients I used to cook this. I know and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for watching and goodbye.
You forgot one thing, turn on post notifications.
Alright, remember to turn up the post notifications.
So then you'll get notified on every video that he'll upload.
Oh, he has told you all. So
make sure you subscribe to this channel and like this video, and make sure you hit that bell button and turn on post notifications so that you'll get notified on every video that he's going to upload. Goodbye.
So goodbye and enjoy yourself while I go on to enjoy this beauty.
Take it.
Thank you.
Dad.